What's up, everybody? I don't know if anybody has joined the stream yet. I just wanted to come on here and address a concern I'm having. Lately, I haven't been feeling too great. I have this gut feeling that people aren't being truthful with me, and that's really, really bothering me. One thing I want to address is I've said before multiple times that I have ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder, and I want people to be upfront and honest and truthful with me. Please don't feel like sparing my feelings is going to make me feel better. It actually makes me feel 10 times worse. This isn't coming from an accusatory position. I'm not accusing anybody, but I feel like since most of us in the Disney community are adults, I would like people to act like adults towards me, because I try my best to act like an adult to others and try to treat others with respect and kindness. So I wish other people would do that towards me. Like, I get that people have issues going on in their lives. I have my fair share of issues too. I have my fair share of issues. But that doesn't mean that I take them out on others. I do occasionally, and I don't mean to, but I don't think anybody should take out their insecurities and their emotions on other people. I know this is all over the place, but like it's really just been bothering me lately. Like I feel like I can't trust people, and that's becoming like a real problem for me, because honest to God, if you have a problem with me, please tell me up front. Like, I don't want to have to psychoanalyze anything. Like, if you have a problem with me, be an adult and tell me yourself. Because I don't want to decipher things. Like, as adults, we should be able to talk to one each other civilly and, like, figure things out. I don't know, I just feel like because I'm on the spectrum, people are like, oh, we have to spare Emily's feelings. We can't be truthful with her. No, be truthful with me, because honestly...
How is everything?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because honestly, if you're sparing my feelings and trying not to hurt me, it hurts me more. Because excuse me. I have a hard time, enough it is as it is, trying to figure people's emotions out and what their meaning and what their intent is in person, and online is 10 times worse. So I guess what I'm asking is, from this point on, if you have a problem with me, if you don't like a pair of ears that I send you, if you think I need to improve on something, please let me know, because I'm willing to listen. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. I totally agree with you. It's just, I've had trouble trusting people in the past. I really have. And from being in the Disney community. Oh, definitely. Yeah. And being that my disorder is a social disorder, interactions with other people are not easy for me. Social settings are not comfortable for me. I prefer to be on my own most of the time. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm uptown, so there's a lot of noise behind me. But no, since joining the Disney community and being part of making all these beautiful ears and meeting meeting all these wonderful people, I really do want to have more friends, and I really do want to build relationships and learn to trust people, but it's very hard when I get this gut feeling that people aren't being honest with me. And like I said earlier, I'm repeating myself again, but I want nothing but to be treated with respect, because that's what I try to do with other people. I try to be nice and kind towards others because I hope that in return they'll be that way towards me. And it's just, it's frustrating. And I'm completely putting myself out there and making myself really vulnerable right now, which is not helping my anxiety. I don't want anyone to think I'm coming from a place of hate. I'm really not. And I'm not accusing anybody. I just felt like this needed to be addressed, and it just, like, it blows my mind how, since the majority of the Disney YouTube community and Disney Instagram community is adults, I'm really kind of shocked at how childish some adults can be. I'm going to use quotes around adults because some people I've had interactions with, you're completely acting like a 4-year-old. And I think some people put on this front and they're like, oh yeah, I know how to treat people with a disorder. I'm an educator, you know? I work with kids on the spectrum. I've worked with kids on the spectrum in the past. Just because you work with other kids on the spectrum doesn't mean you are going to have the same result every single time. Every kid on the spectrum is not the same. I am higher functioning, which means I can function in a social setting if I so choose, you know. It's just large crowds and everything are not the best. And I get nervous and awkward and uncomfortable. And yeah. But then you have other kids who are not higher functioning, who need to be taken care of 24/7, and it all depends on the severity of the disorder. But going back to what I said before, and I'm sorry this is like all over. I'm literally uptown. I'm not even home right now. But my main reason for coming on here and addressing this is because I just want to be civil with everyone as much as I can be. Oops. I just want to get along with people. I don't want to have any problems. We're all adults. We're all adults who love Disney to an extent. Because I feel like all the drama is just bringing me back to when I was in high school and middle school. I don't want to deal with that crap anymore. I'm 21 years old. I don't want to deal with that crap. I have enough problems that I have to deal with in my own household that I don't want to deal with online issues. I joined the Disney community because, one, I've been a Disney fan ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved Disney. That's been a common bond between me and my father. And it sucks that there's people out there who are going to suck the fun out of it, cause drama. And I get that that's going to happen with everything in life. There's going to be people in any social group or any, existing community or whatever. I'll give you an example. The Disney key collecting group I'm in, there's problems in that group. The Wallingford CT Rocks group that I'm in, where people will hide rocks around town, there's drama in that group too. It's just like, we're all adults here. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, we all share this common love of Disney, so can't that be enough? Like, why do we have to have drama and problems? Why can't we all just get along? I don't understand it. Exactly, Jess. Couldn't have said it better myself. Jess took the words right out of my mouth. I'm sorry, Jess, that I'm making you hungry. And then I want to touch upon again the topic of ears. Now, I'm in a lot of ear swaps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Now, I'm in a lot of ear swaps, and I am always super self-conscious about how I make my ears. And if someone ever received a pair of ears from me and they weren't 100% satisfied with them, please feel free to message me on my Instagram. Comment on any of my YouTube videos. Send me a message through my Etsy shop, like, all of which will be linked down below. But yeah, if you're ever unsatisfied with something I have made you, please don't feel like you have to film your video acting like you absolutely love it when you don't. I am not the best ear maker. I haven't been making ears that long. I just started at the end of 2019 into the beginning of 2020, so I haven't been making ears that long. So yeah, I'm always looking for feedback. Just because I don't always know how to react to that feedback doesn't mean that I can't accept constructive criticism. I can. It's just part of the ASD. Also, change is something that's not the best for me. And change is hard for anyone in general, but for kids on the spectrum, it's a lot easier if there's a routine. If things are just changing constantly, then it's difficult for kids on the spectrum to adjust as quickly as, say, someone who wasn't on the spectrum. I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm just speaking in terms of like my experience. I want to educate people more on ASD because a lot of people don't know about it. And I don't want anyone to ever feel like they can't truly tell me how they're feeling. I may not know how to respond in that exact moment, but don't think I'm not listening. I am. It just may take me longer to come up with a response. But if anybody who's watching has any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I will try my best to answer. I don't even know if this is the right approach to address this, but I don't know. I felt a certain way about it and I wanted to address it. I'm not sure if you're still here, Jess, but thank you for listening to me rant. And I appreciate you listening, Jess. Thank you. I just didn't want to sound harsh. I didn't want to come off as being this, like, harsh person. Because I have made some great friends in the Disney community. I have. I don't know what else to say. I'm really tired. I gotta get home soon. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. I feel like better now. I don't know if I should stay on. I have nothing else to say, really. I don't even know if I should post this. Thank you.
Was everything to your liking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Amy was wondering why you didn't eat all your sandwich.
I'm full. Don't worry. Thank you, Jess. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope work goes smoothly tonight. I'd be happy to answer any questions if anyone has any. If not, I'll probably end it soon. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna head out. Peace.